we're back.
This looks terrible. Like, way worse than I remember.
Oh yeah, it looks kind of like, it looks about as good as the fucking old Army Men games for PlayStation 1.
Armor Men probably looks a little bit better than this, I would say.
God, no.
It's probably aged better.
Did this thing get covered in mud already? I'm driving
Yes. Yeah.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna go past them, because fuck it. So, one of the things that I never brought up, do you know what the multiplayer in this game is?
Isn't it like everybody, it's just 2 teams of Duke?
Ooh.
Way to miss.
Well, hey, at least it told me. Oh, wow, that is the quickest, like, cut back to, hey, you fucked up. So, no, well, there's, like, a deathmatch thing.
Okay.
And, of course, everyone is Duke.
Are you referring to Rescue the Babes?
Yeah.
Is that what you're referring to? Okay.
Where, what is it, like, they just start, like, freaking out and it gives away your position or something?
I don't know.
So you just have to smack them on the ass until they shut up.
Oh! See, that I did not know.
Oh, you didn't know that? Yeah,
No.
when they start freaking out, you get a button prompt, and you just slap them on the ass until they stop whining.
Oh my god.
Yep.
How is it that people shit all over GTA for being misogynistic, but this gets a pass? Oh, look at them water graphics!
Okay.
Looks like the Silver Surfer.
Wow. That probably shouldn't.
Where the hell are we supposed to go? By the way, people, it's been 2 weeks since our last recording session, so we have no fucking... What?
Don't pull the wool away
Don't
from your
pull the
eyes.
wool. Who cares? You mean pull the curtain away?
You could do both.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm just gonna go this way.
I think... Yeah, alright.
God.
Fucking Jesus.
Alright. So, I actually looked up a few reviews of this game. I think my favorite quote I saw was Yahtzee from Zero Punctuation, who described The Hive as if you took a movie like, oh god, what was it? It was some kind of like just, basic comedy movie, but you just spliced in 5 minutes of Human Centipede.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish I could remember what movie.
Yeah, but you know what? Human Centipede doesn't make me as uncomfortable as that shit.
Yeah.
Maybe 2.
Yeah, I've actually never seen Human Centipede.
I
just watched the Daniel Tosh review of the first one, because
that was insanely accurate, believe it or not. What happened?
Well. Eat a dick.
Okay, well, we're gonna have to cut that.
Yeah, of course.
Jesus. Oh, Lord. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, we cut real quick because I got a scam phone call or something.
A very important telemarketer phone call.
Yeah, I got a telemarketer phone call from Cardholder Services.
Oh, wonderful.
You know, the most generic bank name ever.
Yeah, seriously.
So I just told him to eat a dick.
Well, you told a robot to eat a dick.
Yeah. I mean, what else are you going to make a robot do?
They do make robots, but I was going to say.
Yeah. Welcome to the future.
The man machine.
Oh, okay, thank you, Invisible Wall.
Yeah, seriously. Well,
Yeah.
What do you expect?
So, this is actually, I used to follow OneUp.com all the time.
Yeah.
Because,
Oh, that looks...
Alright. This was the first game I ever saw them give an F. Because they went on the letter grade system.
Oof.
And yeah, the game came out and there's like, fuck this game.
I would have given it
an F.
I would have given it a D. I would have been a little bit more lenient. At least, you know what? At least this game...
I think it was mostly as a joke they made it an F, but they're like, there's really nothing redeeming about this
No,
game.
it's not, but at least it's playable. There are other
That's
games
true.
that you can't even play.
Oh. Right, I forgot about this.
Wow. You know what? That would have been...
You know when cars just run out of gas, they just stop?
Jesus Christ. No, you know what? It wouldn't have been as bad if you didn't land on that and look like you Grand Theft Auto wedged it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's... Yeah. So what were you talking about? We were just talking about movies or some shit about, like, they compared it to...
Oh, yeah, I just don't remember the movie that they said you splice 5 minutes of Human Centipede.
Oh, Human Centipede, that's what it was.
Yeah.
I watched both those movies, and the first one's really not that bad. I don't know. It's the concept's really gross, but it's really there's no like gruesomeness, and he definitely fucking ratchet that up for the second one.
Yeah. How many people are in the second one? 23?
20 something. Yeah. Whoa.
Yeah. You know, pigs and their amazing ability to jump.
Yeah. Well, you know.
I wonder how many pork chops I can make.
Human Centipede 2 is the only horror movie I've ever watched where I've actually gagged. Like I've almost thrown up.
Oh, for me, it was Tucker and Dale versus Evil. When that dude goes into the wood chip.
Oh my god!
And then all the gore just splashes on that girl.
It's really funny to me.
It was weird because the first time I watched that movie, I was like, all right, whatever, that's hilarious. Second time, I was like, I actually feel a bit sick from
You are out of ammo. Is that ammo there, right next to you?
Yeah, it's the Ripper and the.
No, I mean like the boxes on that ship. That's not ammo. Guess not. All right.
I can't even jump it.
Certainly looks like it.
God. Yeah.
Okay, you know. Human Centipede 2, it's shot all in black and white. Oh!
I had to wait for that to happen.
This game, why do you have to wait for shit all the time?
Yeah, I was actually thinking about it before. This game is either, there's one of two things happening. You're either in a arena situation where you're waiting for something to explode so you can move on, or you're just running down essentially a hallway.
But like what
shooting enemies.
What are they trying to? What is the game loading the section as you're waiting?
Yeah, it was loading that dropship.
Jesus Christ, that's
for how long the load screens are.
Inexcusable.
It would be a little smoother.
Inexcusable. Ugh. You know this game is the product of the 90s because there's a giant desert mission. You know what I mean?
Half-Life did have
Yep. And this is exactly what it's reminding me of, unfortunately.
By the way,
that's all Half-Life was.
Speaking of horror movies.
Okay.
Did you get to walk around watching VHS?
Yeah, I watched... 3? No, not 3, but I watched the first 2, and I really liked the first... I know... I don't want to argue with you about this, because
actually, I kind of looked up the... Because I couldn't remember what was in which movie.
Yeah.
Because I watched them both pretty close to each other.
Okay.
I'm a little more lenient on the first. I hated it when I watched it.
1 is fucking great. One is...
I feel like they both kind of have problems.
Sure, but 1...
Like, because 1... At first, when I first saw it, I hated the amateur night.
What are you supposed
sketch.
to do?
Oh, gas. There it is.
Which one was that?
That's the one where the dudes are trying to film porn, amateur porn.
And in the hotel.
The camera glasses, and the girl turns out to be like some horrible monster demon.
She's a vampire, I think. Spoiler alert.
Something like that.
I see.
That one, I kind of at first cool. I was like, that's kind of dumb. Mostly because what I like about horror movies, especially specifically monster movies.
Okay.
Is I like knowing about the creature, if that makes sense. Because I find, like, you know, monsters in movies, like, I want to know where they came from, shit like that. I just want to know about them, because that shit interests me. Like, Jeepers Creepers, that kind of bugs the shit out of me. I like that movie, but at times I'm just like, I just want to know more about the monster. I don't give a shit.
See, I'm kind of in the opposite school of thought.
But then I remember that's not what that segment's about.
Right. But
the segment's about, they're fucking calling me again.
Whatever. No, to me, I'm much more in the school of I guess you could say Hitchcock, where it's like don't show.
Oh yeah, I like
because your mind showing your mind, but like to me,
that's my problem with horror movies these days is that there's like, all right, it's the first 10 minutes, let's show the monster.
Well, American horror movies are fucking awful.
Yeah.
They're terrible. But like to me, not showing the monster and not knowing where it's coming from is interesting because, you know, the whole mentality of your mind makes it far worse than it is.
That's why, like, I've actually been watching through all the Friday the 13th movies.
Okay.
And that's what I really liked about the...
Did you get up to Jason Takes Manhattan yet?
No, because all of them are available for... Actually, almost all of them are available for streaming, except 5.
Weird.
And that's the one I'm up to.
The one where the reboot... Not the reboot, but like... I think 4 was supposed to be the final chapter. And like, we should probably keep making this movies.
It was supposed to be one movie.
Yeah.
And then they made a second one.
Right.
And then they made a third one.
Like
and that was supposed to be the finale.
Like every other horror movie franchise fucking ever.
It was kind of supposed to be a trilogy for a bit.
Okay.
And then they're like, alright, let's just end it with 3. And the ending of 3 is so fucking crazy. So...
Isn't it like the kid kills Jason and then it's...
No, that is 4.
Is that 4?
That's 4, where the kid kills Jason and
where a young
becomes
Corey
kind
Haim.
of like... Was it Corey Haim's?
It was one of the Coreys.
Wow.
Because I watched, I watched the Cinema Snob do a review of it recently.
Yeah, 4 was kind of balls.
They're all kind of... Well, no,
the first one's good.
The first one's a classic. Kevin Bacon.
The second one's kind of okay.
Kevin Bacon having sex and then getting stabbed with an arrow through the head. To the chest.
Neck.
Yeah. Oh, that's what it was.
Maybe it was the head. I think
it might have been the chest.
So, 3 was just really dumb. Because the whole premise is that it's just like, hey, there's a bunch of douchebags hanging out in the woods. One of them had a run-in with Jason. Maybe it was Jason. And she's, like, traumatized and everything. She's like, hey, let's go out near the camp where you got attacked and hang out with our friends.
Right, that makes horror movie logic.
The dumbest part of that is that they bring along this douchebag who, his thing is that he loves pranking people. And he brings a hockey mask and shows up with an axe. And she flips the fuck out.
Yeah, of course.
And he's like, what's the big deal? And the premise is that her boyfriend brought her along and didn't tell anyone that she is traumatized by something.
There was another
and then decided to
movie.
bring along the dude who likes to be an asshole.
There was another horror movie that did that.
My favorite part of that is...
I can't remember what it was.
She doesn't know it's Jason throughout the whole movie. Until the end, where... actually, it's a really cool moment. She basically knocks him out, and then hangs him and drops him. Because you know how, like, people would take, like, bales of hay up through, like, a pulley thing?
Yeah.
Into a barn.
Yeah.
Up to the second floor. She takes that, wraps it around his neck, and just kicks him off the second floor of the barn, and it just hangs him. And it's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
And then she goes back downstairs, opens up the barn door, and it's just like, oh, he's still dead. And he's like, JK, I'm not dead.
Yeah, of
and
course.
For some reason,
I'm your Huckleberry.
Takes off his mask for a second, looks at her, and she says, oh my god, it's you, the guy that attacked me in the woods. And then he puts the mask back on and proceeds to get out.
Oh, okay, that's kind of cool. But, like, come on, you wouldn't put two and two... No, it is, because you wouldn't put two and two together.
And the worst part about that is that there was, the first people he kills in that movie, I feel like this is 3. Yeah, it is. The first people he kills are a group of bikers that they upset in town.
Okay.
And one of the guys, you see Jason beat the dude in the head like 6 times with a club.
Nice.
And then when the girl is all alone and doomed, that dude just shows up and is like, motherfucker, I'm gonna kill you. And,
who wants it?
You know, I'm not doing that accent for any reason.
Classic.
He actually is stereotypical thug black guy.
Classic Deus Ex black guy.
Yeah, he just shows up as like, I'll kill you, and then Jason proceeds to stab that dude like 8 times with an axe. And then that's when the girl proceeds to kill Jason.
Doesn't the first couple movies take place like within a week or some shit?
I don't know.
I think that's how it works.
It happens pretty soon afterwards.
Yeah. Can we just take it aside for a moment and this environment that we're fighting in is not awful. It's a cool.
I like it.
No, I do too. And I was gonna say that, like, this Old West. I mean, it looks like shit, and it's just a lot of dead, empty space.
Terrible.
But it's a cool concept.
I like there's steroids in this outhouse.
Yeah, of course. That's not even an outhouse. It's not even a hole to poop in.
Well,
it's just like
they couldn't.
Well, it is, but like
texture it.
They could texture a hole.
Yeah.
Christ.
It wasn't in the budget.
Much like everything else
when
in this
Team
game.
5 was working on it.
Much like everything else in this game. Oh, that's a new typewriter.
No,
oh, all right.
Worry about
Never mind.
If you shoot his shield enough, he just flies
Christ.
Man, dude, you have too much health.
Dead.
Anyway, that movie ends with so at the end of 2, it turns out Jason has been killing people on his own at the behest of the severed head of his mother.
Yeah,
at the end of 1, his mother gets decapitated.
Yeah, I remember.
And that's why he goes on a rampage in 2.
Yeah. Which
I like that the villains of Friday the 13th have good motivation. Is that his mother was like, motherfuckers, let my son drown, so I'm gonna kill all you damn teenagers. And she tried to, settle it somewhat reasonably. She murders the teens that were on watch that let her son drown.
Yeah.
So, that makes sense.
Right.
And then proceeded to try to stop, and then they closed down the camp and were like, we're not going to reopen. You know what? We're going to reopen. And she's like, fuck no, you're not reopening, and proceeds to burn down a bunch of cabins. And,
did you get the gas? Where's the gas?
I don't think there's gas.
So what the hell are we supposed to do?
I might have to go through this barn.
Oh, we just waiting for something to fucking load again?
No, I think there's an enemy I missed. I have to kill the enemies.
Well, Upstairs? Check upstairs. The saloon upstairs. Oh my god. He wasn't shooting at you or anything. Oh my... Fuck this... I'm so done. I'm so...
Anyway.
We just started playing this and I'm already like, fucking... I have no patience.
Get over it, baby.
I have no patience.
Anyway,
for this.
so... His mother gets severed and everything.
Yeah.
And,
Oh!
Ooh, balls.
Much like Duke just now.
Yeah.
LOL JK is fine.
I mean, he's got Duke powers.
Duke powers.
By the way,
that ego.
Actually, I'll get to it later. So, Jason goes on a rampage because his mother got killed.
Yep.
And, yeah, at the end of 2, they pretty much kill him, sort of. And then he gets back up.
Sort of.
Despite having a machete go through his shoulder into his heart, he is
Wonderful.
totally fine.
Can we,
So, what happens is, at the end of 3, so remember 1 ends with,
he jumps out of the lake.
Yeah, he jumps out of the lake. 2...
Surprise.
Ends with... I don't really think anything particular.
Crank it, baby.
I think it just ends and they're like, here's the lake, but everyone's traumatized, because, man, did that just happen. 3... She does the same thing as the end of 1 and proceeds to get in a canoe and roll out into the ocean.
Did you see a new one? The reboot that they did?
Again?
The newest one, like the 2011,
the
2012 one?
Rob Zombie did?
No, that's Halloween.
Yeah, that was Halloween.
The like 2011, 2012 one?
No, he's not really give a shit.
It wasn't terrible. Well, it wasn't terrible. Like,
let me finish the first.
Okay, yeah.
So 3 ends with the same way 1 did. She gets out on a canoe, rolls out into the lake, looks back on shore.
Same girl?
And Jason... No.
Oh, okay.
That girl,
like,
the girl that survived the end of the first movie gets killed at the opening of the second movie. Because she didn't want to do a sequel, but they're like, please. And she's like, alright, just kill me in the beginning.
Yeah, makes sense.
Oh, there's more. Why can't I just take the rest?
Just take all of them.
That way this doesn't happen
That's
again.
dumb. Well, so you could stop short like 20 feet from
there. So she rolls out and Jason is alive. And shows up and starts heading out towards her, and it was actually a nightmare. She fell asleep in the boat, and...
Oh my god.
JK. But then Jason's mother proceeds to burst out of the lake.
Yeah, I
and shows up, and
then Freddy Krueger
and she
comes.
freaks out, and that was real, but sort of, because she then is being taken away by the police, and she's fucking crazy. Like, she is flipping out crazy in the back of a cop car.
That's so dumb.
I mean...
Horror movie...
But yeah, I can't wait to get to
wow,
some
alright.
other ones. Yeah. It just pops off the panel, doesn't even
nope.
shatter.
Oh, look at the...
And then, end of the can you tell us the end of the level?
Yeah. Well, okay, look at that fucking shitty Half-Life, like, shitty version of that Half-Life 2-ass portal at the end. You know what I'm talking about? The one at the Citadel or whatever?
Oh, that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I saw it before, but you were too busy going on about Jason and wanting to interrupt. Fucking... Oh my... We just walked through, like, Gearbox's horrible version of a fog door from Dark Souls. But, like...
Enter the nightmare fog.
Praise the sun!
Duke versus Ornstein Smog.
Praise the sun. Praise the sun, baby.
Anyway,
oh my lord. Oh, more desert, alright.
I would love to fight Ornstein Smog as Duke
As
Nukem.
Duke Nukem. You could probably make Duke Nukem in Dark Souls.
Oh, totally. His haircut is in a lot of games. I played...
it would make more sense in Bloodborne because they have guns.
When I played... what was it? XCOM. I got an American dude. And I just made him look like Duke Nukem. And I named him Duke Nukem.
Which X... Because I definitely want to play XCOM. But I don't know which XCOM we should play.
What do you mean? Because I have all the super old ones.
No, I mean, like, no, because nobody's going to want to watch us put in fucking key commands, because I have them as well, and it's like, I don't even know, yeah, I don't even know how to start that game, because, like, it downloading it digitally, it doesn't come with the manual, and you have to, I booted up the very first one, and it's just a thing of Earth, and you have to punch in key commands to do shit.
No. Yeah, computer games were,
They were very interesting, and I want to learn how to play it.
They've come a long way.
Yeah, no kidding. But I don't know if we should do...
they're playable now.
Yeah, I don't know if we should do Enemy Unknown or Enemy Within.
Let's do Enemy Within, because I've never played it.
Yeah?
I had to hit the glowing thing.
Oh God. There's a lot
to make a ramp.
There's a lot. The only thing is, there's a lot more an enemy within.
Okay, that doesn't sound like a problem.
There's a lot more micromanaging. I don't know if going through menus is what people are gonna enjoy
watching.
Have you
seen the guy that did Let's Play where no one died?
Yes, you told me about that on hard.
Yeah, on the hardest difficulty.
It's all luck, man. It really is. You really have to know that game.
He had a lot of moments where he thought it wasn't gonna.
You really have to know that game.
Dude, back and right. Strong enough to flip a truck.
What's Halo physics?
Shut up. No, fucking Nukem's strong enough to flip a truck.
This truck looks like absolute
also, like, it has
shit.
one seat.
Yeah, no,
it has literally one seat.
This truck looks like absolute shit. Like, where's the engine? Like, there's nothing. There's nothing.
There really is.
There's nothing.
Yes, Dan, you've said that.
Ugh. It's just.
Let's try this again.
It looks like you're driving a lunchbox. You know what I mean?
A little.
Like a shitty tin lunchbox. I'm like, whoa! Alright, let's just...
That. It's like when you're on the highway... Calm down. It's like when you're on the highway and there's someone driving really slow and you're just like, fuck this shit. Oh god!
Holy shit!
Well, that pretty much happened to me on the
I just love how it's just like, you just took it. Like, you actively drove into it and we're like, no, I'm not doing it.
Oh yeah, because this thing turns on a dime.
Not even once. Dude, the AI's getting real smart in this game.
I like how whenever they toss a barrel, another one just shows up immediately.
Yeah.
They just... Oh my god.
Why not? Oh, you're gonna die.
Cool. What happened?
You know what? Honestly, what happens when you die?
He had fucking homing barrels.
What happens when you die? When like the barrels blow up the car? I'm curious to see. No, but like, what's the death animation like?
It's probably nothing. The animation when on foot is just your glasses break and you fall.
You're no fun. Whoa! Whoa!
It's got real.
Michael Bay just got an erection somewhere.
Oh my god, shut up. This is the fucking easiest joke.
I know, it really is. It's a really terrible joke.
Oh, God.
We both groaned at the same time.
We're groaning for different reasons.
No, we're not.
Yeah, we are.
No, we're not. I'm just fucking terrible.
Third Michael Bay joke you've made.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah. Dude, I have to watch the
video. You gotta swerve them boulders, man. Or not.
There.
Wow.
There you go.
Wow.
Happy?
I love how the game is just like...
Are you happy?
Oh, spilled. We're fine.